What's up, everybody? Today, it's Quinn Smallingit. Today, I've got a free yard machine 6.25 horse lawnmower with a front wheel transmission drive. I got it for free from somebody. So it's been sitting a while, so we're going to see if we can get it to run. To start us off, I'm going to see if I can, at least if it's got spark, or if it wants to go by taking a little can of pyro ether, spraying it into the carburetor, pulling it over to see if it will start. By that way. So there is a little bit of gas in the tank, just to see if it will stay running with just some ether. Okay, so it started and shut off. So that is a very good sign. Well, it's not a very good sign, I guess, but that's a good sign that the carburetor needs to be cleaned, which is right there. So we'll take that off, and I guess I will video record doing that for the channel. So get set up over here in the area here. I got the air filter right there. So get set up here a second. Bring it in here and we'll dig into it. So I got this thing about a couple days ago. It's a pretty nice mower. I'm hoping to be able to sell it, at some point in the spring when people are looking for lawnmowers. Get you a little closer right here. Sorry, I had to shut my barn door a minute so the animals won't get in. Okay, so first thing I see, I've got 1, 2, 3 bolts that have got to come out in order to take this thing off. So first I'll just see if I can get them free with this. If not, which it doesn't look like I'm gonna, I'll get my bigger socket here. And that is going to be a 5/16. Get my 5/16 wrench here. I'll take these off, hopefully. So this is a pretty nice lawnmower. This has been sitting about 6 or 7 years, and it has been in at least a heated barn. He's got a bigger lawnmower now, riding. So he's like, well, if you want it, you can have it. So I went and picked it up. So we'll get this cover taken off. I think I'm going to get a socket because it's going to be easier. Got my little socket wrench here. It's just a 5/16 socket head and socket wrench. And they come a lot easier now. So as you can see, it's a little dirty. It needs to be cleaned up. But it'll be good for selling in the spring once I get everything repaired on it, or whatever it needs. We can store it over winter and sell it in the spring with the people looking to buy lawnmowers. And so now let's take that off and then just finish them out by hand. Now normally I'll just leave them down in there. Just don't move, like flip it up weird. Just keep it all close together. So now that's all off. I'm going to take this little top cover off. It looks to be connected. Need a Phillips head to remove this. And this is like just a little top cover covering the carburetor, it looks like. Just another little piece of plastic paneling. So there's that. And then, yep, that comes right off. There's just a little, right there, there's just a little piece of rubber that holds that on there, yep. It looks like a regular, pretty stereotypical carburetor for these. Nothing fancy. First here, I'll disconnect the fuel line. So I'm not sure yet. I might have to replace the fuel line. It might be old. We'll see. Might not be terrible either. It might just come off with no issues. Look, it seems to be coming off pretty easy. So if it comes off easy, we'll just leave it on there next time we put it back together. Okay, so now it's off, and I'm just going to pinch that wedge between the gas tank and the block there so it don't dump the fuel out. And it just looks a little old. Everything just looks a little grungy. Take this piece of rubber off here. It's the rubber clamp seal part, like where it goes from the tube to the air box. That looks like that could be cleaned. So now I'm going to disconnect this part right here. This is the throttle linkage. It looks like to be part of it. It's just one big long spring. And that came off just like that. Now I'm going to take the bolts out for this. So we've got to find the right size. I think it's going to be probably a 3/8. It is. So I got a little socket extension with a 3/8 on my little socket here. Put that in there. And there's the first one popped loose. And got to get the one on the back side here. Slide that off there, just like that. Make sure you're careful with the linkage. Don't break the other main part of the linkage. And just work it off, just like that. And just like that, I got the carburetor off. It does look kind of old. It looks like it could be use a bath, an acid bath. This one seal is broke, so it could probably be, I could probably replace that for a couple bucks. So, but I think I'm going to stop the video here. I mean, maybe I'll get it, and then the next video I'll get it, I'll put it back on, but I'm just going to clean it. It's just like you'd clean any carb. Well, no, I'll do it in the video, I guess. I'll do it today. Or I'll do a separate video on how to clean this. So, that's how you take the carburetor off, and then I'm going to do a separate video on how to clean it. So, there's the first part of the video. Okay, so here is going to be part 2. This will release like a day after on how to clean a carburetor on a 6.5 horse lawnmower. As you can see here, our seal is broke, so we will have to order a new seal, but I will do that some other time. We can at least, since it's just the outside seal, I can do it some other time. Put that on some other time. It's an easy seal to put on. So, but I'm going to at least get this thing cleaned up. So first order of business, we're going to get the nut popped off the bottom of this thing. And that's going to be a 1/2 inch. get that just like that, break it free. And like I said, you might want a gas dish. I got one right here that I'm going to use to try to drain this thing out into. It's pretty gross. It does seem like there's some gas in there. I can smell some corroded gas. So then they're going to... Oh. So it seems like that thing's on there pretty good. So we're going to take a hammer and tap it off. That doesn't seem to work. So we're going to take a little screwdriver here in between this little gap. See if we can get it to work out. Try a couple different screwdrivers here. It almost is like there's like some water that got down in here and this thing's like on there. Never seen a carburetor bowl on this tight before. That is something new I've never seen. Let's try another smaller screwdriver here in between here. Okay, that might be the money ticket right there. There it comes. It's coming now. Work the other side here. Okay, I just felt it go. There it goes. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's a bad carburetor right there. I think it's savable, but I'm gonna have to let it sit overnight, and now I'm gonna have to order new parts. So I'll add this to the end of the other video that I was just going to post as one, but considering that's what it looks like on the inside, it's going to need some work, more work, and I'm going to have to order some new seals because I'm going to need a new seal here and there. So I'm going to stop the video. I'll just add it to the other one that I was going to post, and yeah, once I get everything in, I will do a video on it.